Did have it from the fan. Oh, and by the way, like what I was doing to reduce temperature and reduce electricity bill is like take this, cut it in half, toss some ice cubes in it, and you know it'll force it to evaporate faster, and then it'll push cold air. Like I mean, y'all paid attention in school, right? So I mean that should not be like too big of a thing right there. That's just classical physics. I mean, come on. Anyways, we got this little problem solver over here. You want to say anything? Anyways, I'm learning how to speak with him, so he can like. Maybe we could just. Oh, quantum entanglement is literally telepathy, neural physics. If I didn't say that, and this is again to where like narratives in video games prove something about reality, because the universe is ultimately self-referential. Anything you can conceptualize can be brought into reality. Things that you cannot conceptualize can't be brought into reality. Go ahead and try it. Exactly. So since you can't conceptualize your death, first of all, it's not even possible. Second of all, when you quantumly entangle a particle, or find the quantumly entangled particle with the one you're measuring, you're essentially sending out like a beacon, and you're looking for the entangled particle wherever it may be, and it responds with that same thing. Our subconscious mind does this already. It's called quantum entanglement, which is also called neural physics, which is also called intuition, which is also called listening to God, which is also called like all these things. Your inner voice. Yes, that's exactly what it is. That's it. That's literally it. It's not even that hard to. But since Americans are like, oh, you have to prove all the science using mathematical proofs, which I won't even know because I don't even know advanced mathematics. Yeah, I know it's kind of bullshit, right? Um, I won't even look into these advanced mathematics, but as long as I see them tied to this concept you're talking about, means it's more true somehow. Surely. And where like the average like Russian or Chinese person would be like, okay, well I think you're bullshitting, but go on with what you're saying. And then the person substantiates all their claims, and then the Russian or Chinese person is either met with like, okay, either I destroy my beliefs and go with what the science says, or I try to fight against that and try to maintain my beliefs still. Well, the average American believes that they have like total 100% free will. Ironically, well, they take the Bible fundamentally for some reason instead of metaphorically, which is how like the rest of the world would take the Bible metaphorically. I don't know. America's just kind of weird when it comes to that. Anyways, they'll just be like, oh, well, since you can't prove why it's worth my time, I'm not going to even entertain it. Like, that just sounds like mystical pseudoscience bullshit. So I'm going to pretend I know that that is the case, and I'm going to tell you that. And any type of progress or current working on of that theory, I'm just going to fight you against every step of the way until you finish the theory. And then even then, it would take me like 5 years to finally accept what you're saying, because I have free will, and God loves me, and I know what I'm doing. I don't really understand the logic behind what people think when they practice cognitive dissonance to such a degree. Maybe some of y'all could tell me in the comments section.